What are those 11 most common type 2 diabetes symptoms and how to identify them at an early stage so that you can live a better life? A sneak peek of the global epidemic. About 422 million people worldwide have diabetes, particularly in low and middle income countries, and 1.6 million deaths are directly attributed to diabetes each year. Both the number of the cases and the prevalence of diabetes have been steadily increasing over the past few decades. April 8, 2019, 1 in 3 Canadians is living with diabetes or pre-diabetes. Yet knowledge of risk and complications of disease remains low, but new data from 2019 Diabetes Canada finds that rates of diabetes and pre-diabetes continue to rise. More than 34 million Americans have diabetes, means about 1 in 10. And approximately 90 to 95% of them have type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes most often develops in people over age 40. But nowadays, more and more children, teens, and young adults are also developing it. Hi, my name is Mohammed Khan from workwithmo.com, where we are helping people with type 2 diabetes to improve the quality of life by diet since 2017 in Canada. In this short video, I will explain to you the 11 most common type 2 diabetes symptoms, and those are often overlooked but become deadly over time, like heart disease or heart attack, which is considered the number one reason for death for people with type 2 diabetes. If you are aware of them, you can take control to live a better life. And at the end of this video, I will explain what scientists consider as proposed type 3 diabetes and how it is connected with type 2 diabetes. Stay tuned. Number 11. Feeling always tired. People with type 2 diabetes feel always tired due to lack of energy. They have more than enough insulin in the blood to help the glucose or sugar to get into the cell. But the insulin receptors of the cell reject insulin due to various food and lifestyle reasons, which affects the body's ability to get the glucose or sugar from the blood into the cell to meet energy needs. Insulin works like a key in between the blood and cells. Without insulin, cells cannot use glucose or sugar for energy. And due to lack of energy, people with type 2 diabetes always feel tired. Number 10. Frequent urination. People with type 2 diabetes experience frequent urination because when there is excess sugar present in the blood, the kidneys react by flushing it out of the blood and into the urine. This results in more urine production and the need to urinate more frequently, which is referred to as polyuria. Here, kidneys overworked and could cause kidney pain or disease, as well as an increased risk of urinary tract infections in men and women. Number 9. Excessive thirst. Type 2 diabetes people experience excessive thirst and have a dry mouth because of water imbalance in the cell and out of the cell environment, which is called osmosis. In case of imbalance osmosis, water rushed out from the lower solute concentration area to the higher solute concentration area. In type 2 diabetes, the water moved out from the body cells to the circulating blood system because the concentration of sugar, which is solute, is higher in the blood than inside the cell. The sugar can get into the cell for energy due to insulin resistance, which increases the concentration of sugar as a solute in the blood system, and it is creating an imbalance in osmosis, which causes the water to come out from the cell to the blood, and the cell experiences lack of water, which is called cell crenation. To function properly, cells need a balanced osmosis or isotonic solution, as like the middle picture, means no net movement of water. When there is an imbalance in osmosis, people with type 2 diabetes experience excessive thirst, which is referred to as polydipsia. Experts say that a proper diet can help to reduce symptomatic relief as well as blood sugar level. Number 8. Excessive hunger. In uncontrolled type 2 diabetes, glucose levels or sugar levels in the blood remains abnormally high, which is called hyperglycemia. Glucose or sugar from the blood cannot enter the cell to burn off and produce energy due to insulin resistance. So the body can't convert the food you eat into energy. This creates a lack of energy, which causes an increase in hunger and always feels hungry, also called polyphagia. Number 7. Blurry vision or blurred vision. High levels of blood sugar resulting from type 2 diabetes can affect the ability to see by resulting the lens to swell inside the eyes, which is located in the back called retina. As the shape of the lens changes, blurriness results. The eye lenses is the part of that focuses light onto the back of the eye. Moreover, the tiny blood vessels of the eyes, called capillary, can't function properly due to the stiffening capillary blood vessels of the eyes, which prevents nutrients from reaching. This is caused because of the sticky character of sugar. This caused a temporary blurring of eyesight. If untreated, the person could lose vision. Number 6. The unexpected weight loss then weight gain. In people with type 2 diabetes or diabetes mellitus type 2, insulin resistance prevents the body from getting glucose from the blood into the cells to use as energy. When this occurs, the body starts burning fat and muscles for fuel, causing a reduction in overall body weight initially. Over time, in an advanced stage of insulin resistance, the excess insulin turns those excess sugar into fat through a process called de novo lipogenesis or new fat production in the liver, and deposits those new fats in the adipose tissues or muscle cells of the whole body, which causes the person to gain weight continually in people with type 2 diabetes. Number 5. Tingling and or numbness. The cause of tingling and numbness from type 2 diabetes is usually peripheral neuropathy or nerve damage in the arms, legs, hands and feet. These complications results from high blood glucose circulating for a long period of time, damaging blood vessels of the cells and nerves by stiffening the blood vessels. As sugar is very sticky when it is mixed with either water or blood, diluted sugar in the blood prevents the nutrients, gases, wastes from exchanging correctly. This resulted in the malfunction of the peripheral cells or nerves of the body. Then it is causing tingling and or numbness in the arms, legs, hands and feet. Number 4. Slow healing of cuts and wounds. High level of blood glucose in the body over time can affect the nerves and cause diabetes neuropathy and lead to low blood circulation of necessary nutrients, gases, hormones, waste and many other things which are needed for skin to repair by reaching areas of the body affected by sores or wounds. That's why the wounds or cuts usually took a longer time to heal than usual. Number 3. Sexual problem or ED. Diabetic neuropathy often refers to nerve damage associated with high glucose circulating blood system for a long time. It can cause sexual issues, numbness, pain and or lack of feeling that can occur in the genitals, which can lead to erectile dysfunction or ED. Number 2. Yeast infection in the body. Women with type 2 diabetes are at increased risk for yeast infection than men. If you are living with diabetes, your blood sugar levels can spike to unreasonably high level. This increase in sugar in the body can cause yeast to overgrow and may develop a yeast infection in response, particularly in the vaginal and groin area. If you like this video so far, give us a thumbs up, subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon to get our weekly video notification. Number 1. Diabetes fatigue and proposed type 3 diabetes. Diabetes fatigue, often referred to as a combination of low motivation, dizziness, irritability or getting upset too quick and too often, headache, problems remembering things and or inability to concentrate on things. Those type 2 diabetes symptoms most people can recognize till it's too late. Damage resulting from diabetic neuropathy or blocking capillary blood vessels in the brain that supply nutrients to the brain cells called neurons. When the neurons in the brain are damaged, you can have changes in thinking called vascular cognitive impairment, may contribute to the development of earlier mentioned symptoms in people with type 2 diabetes. The latest study has found that high glucose concentrations in the body can lead to an increase of beta amyloid plaques and tau tangles, suggesting that Alzheimer's disease may be the third form of diabetes. Recap of today's video and the 11 most common type 2 diabetes symptoms are at a glance. Diabetes fatigue and proposed type 3 diabetes, yeast infection in the body, sexual problem or ED, slow healing of cuts and wounds, tingling and or numbness in hands or leg, unexpected weight loss then weight gain, blurry or blurred vision, excessive hunger, excessive thirst, frequent urination and always feeling tired. And about which symptoms you want to know more, let us know by comments below. We will reply and address that in our future video. If you want to learn more how to live better by following the 4 new ACP, American College of Physicians Diabetes Guidance Statements published on March 6, 2018 to improve the quality of life people with type 2 diabetes by diet, then click the link on the top left or bottom right on this screen or below in the description and join your free masterclass now.